Hey guys, welcome back. Ron Rivera here, back for another review. Today I wanted to focus on the Apple iTouch 7th generation 128 gigabytes. Today I'll be going over the display and the look, the battery life, the camera functionality, Bluetooth connectivity, the price, and my experience using it, as well as if I would recommend you to get the Apple iTouch 7th generation as well. So let's get into my review on the iTouch 7th generation. So to start off with the display comes in with a height of 4.8 inches, a width of 2.3 inches, a thickness of 0.2 inches, and weighs a little more than 3 ounces. The iTouch 7th generation has a Retina display that comes in with multi-touch IPS technology. It has 1136 by 640 pixel resolution at 326 ppi and a 500 CD max brightness. The display is very pleasant to look at, but the apps do feel like they're bunched together. But overall, the iTouch 7th generation is very pleasant and has a great display. Next up, with the battery life. The battery life has 8 hours of video playback and 40 hours of audio playback. However, in my experience, the video and audio playback is way less than the specs indicate. I think that might have to do with the fact that maybe I overcharged the iTouch at some point. However, the lacking area of the battery life has been a big downside for me, and I would consider one of its weaker areas. Next, the camera functionality. The camera functionality on the iTouch 7th generation comes with 8 megapixels and autofocus with an f2.4 aperture and auto image stabilization. It has HDR for photos as well as a panorama mode. However, in my experience, I'm not particularly impressed with the quality of the photos. I think it is pretty average to below average for the standards of other devices. I know a lot of other phones have 12 megapixels and up, and I think for today's standards, 8 megapixels is a little bit on the lower side as far as image quality. So I would say the camera functionality is another con for the iTouch. Next, the Bluetooth connectivity. The Bluetooth connectivity for the iTouch 7th generation is excellent. I've used it to pair to multiple different headphones, wireless headphones, Bluetooth speakers. It's always connected really well and held the connection with little to no drops. And I just think the Bluetooth connectivity is one of its pros. Finally, to come to the price of the iTouch 7th generation currently sits at $199 at retailers. I think even though the iTouch does have a lot of space, 128 gigabytes can fit a lot of music, apps, photos, and it has good Bluetooth connectivity as well as a pleasant display. I do think it is a bit pricey for what it is. There are much more expensive devices that do the same or similar things the iTouch does, but I think there also are a bunch of less expensive options than choosing the iTouch. So I think for the price category, the price is a bit of a hindrance. So all in all, would I recommend the Apple iTouch 7th generation 128 gigabytes to you? I think even though it has a lot of space for you to put all those apps, music, photos that you would like, it does have a pleasant display. It is rather small and portable, and it has very good Bluetooth connectivity. I think the negatives being the limited camera functionality, the price, are both big enough hindrances that I would say it's not really worth it to get. I personally would not pick up the iTouch 7th generation again. I feel that most of my music I can have stream from a streaming service such as Spotify or Apple Music, and I wouldn't need to purchase the iTouch again. So I do, however, feel there is value if you are a parent and have a preteen or teen that is asking you for an iPhone and you don't want to get them the iPhone because of the price or for whatever reason. I think the iTouch is a great alternative, as it pretty much is like a smaller version of an iPhone with plenty of space to add photos, music, apps, games that you would like to use for them. And it would be a great alternative, a great introduction to the Apple device environment. So thank you once again for joining me. If you haven't already, make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave me a follow at Iron D Rivera at Instagram, as I'll post upcoming and current product reviews there. Thank you for joining me once again. Until next time, see you guys.